noticed a certain four-legged critter on the move? Blink and you may just miss them because they sure do move fast. And here with more insight on the red fox in our Critters Uncaged today from the U of I Wildlife Medical Clinic is Dr. Sam Sander. Hey, Dr. Sander, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's talk about the red fox. Definitely plenty of those around here in central Illinois, but you've come across some there at the clinic.
Yep, absolutely. This year we've actually had a record-breaking 20 fox come into the clinic, all needing medical care.
What do you think brought that on?
So most of them are infected with mange, so a skin infection is caused by a mite. It is very contagious, and so it's not surprising when it comes through populations. Red fox in particular are very sensitive to that infection and are known to get the infection pretty badly.
So when you say you've had over 20 come into the clinic, who's bringing them in? Who's catching these foxes and bringing them to the clinic?
Excellent question, because it's not easy to do, to be honest. So some of them are being found by the animal control officers that, when the animal's quite ill, they're able to help out and bring them in. There's some members of the public who have hired trappers to be able to help with, in particular cases. And every once in a while, somebody's able to get them actually just from their own property, caught in a box or something along those lines.
So let's say you find a fox, you call the clinic there, you bring the fox in. How do you treat a fox with mange?
So mange can be a little bit tricky because it's not the mite necessarily that kills them, but it's how itchy they are and how much other things that are going on. It often causes their immune system to be quite compromised. So when we get them in, they're often very skinny. They have very bad skin infections and they have a lot going on. Here you can see 3 fox that presented all on the same day that all needed care. So they get a whole host of treatments, from medicated baths and just nutritional and fluid support to antibiotics and things to kill the mites, things to kind of control their immune system and its reaction and overreaction to the actual mite itself.
And then are they able to be released back into the wild, or do they become new ambassadors there in your brand new clinic?
Oh, they do not get to stay with us. They do get to go back into the wild. The biggest thing with the red fox, though, is that because they are so sensitive and because this is so contagious, they are at risk for reinfection from other fox in this area. And we know that there are outbreaks of mange in the red fox population in Illinois about every 30 to 45 years, and we're right on track with that. In the late 60s, early 70s, we saw a huge drop in the red fox population because of mange itself. And again, we see these outbreaks every so many decades or generations. So we're right on track with that, which is unfortunate, but it does give us an opportunity to help this population out and treat some of these animals who are affected. And we're right now working with the dermatology service to try to determine some long-term treatments that might stick in their body a little bit longer and help prevent them from getting reinfected right away.
And what a great opportunity for our students there at the University of Illinois to get some firsthand treating foxes with this type of condition. I'm sure they're learning a lot.
Oh, absolutely. And mange is something they can see in private practice, even with dogs and cats. So even if they choose not to specialize in zoo medicine like I did, it's still a lesson that is well learned for the rest of their career.
Okay, so if we run across a sick-looking fox, what should we do?
So if you run across a fox that needs a little bit of help, you can either try to safely trap it yourself or call a wildlife trapper who might be able to assist. Get him to us and we can do our best to try to get him back on his feet and healthy again.
All right. Well, such a wonderful resource we have here in central Illinois at the University of Illinois Wildlife Medical Clinic. And we appreciate your time this afternoon, Dr. Sander.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll connect everyone to what's happening there at the Wildlife Medical Clinic on our Facebook page, linking up to their Facebook page, which you're seeing right there.